Hello everybody and welcome back to my server. And if you guys remember this, you probably don't recognize it too much because it has all these half slabs on it, but this was my mob drop catcher for my huge mob spawner. Well, the problem was with my mob spawner, um, it wasn't spawning as many mobs as it did whenever I built it in my test world. The thing was just throwing fucking creepers and spiders and everything out. But the problem is, whenever you actually come onto a server, you got all this extra, you know, all these extra chunks around here, and mobs will spawn out there, and then they'll spawn up in it and all that other stuff. Almost blew the surprise. Anyways, so what I did, I got really pissed off with it, and pretty much just destroyed the whole thing. And I didn't want the room to go to waste. And I was looking at some tutorials for how to get pigmen, and I saw that you can go down into the nether and you can go up on top of the bedrock and build spawning pads, and then they just fall to their death. And I was like, oh, that's good. But the thing is, I got to go to the nether every single time then to get my gold, and then travel back with it, then put it in my sorting system, and then all that other good shit. And I didn't want to do that. So I did find a gentleman who made one with portals, nether portals. And let's say this project took me a very long time to do. It actually took me a very, very long time to do. But I will say it is pretty damn efficient. It's not 100% lossless. Uh, sorry. Um, I do have probably at least a quarter of the pigmen actually die before they even make it to here, which it does suck, but I mean, just the overall beauty of this thing, I think it looks pretty damn cool. Um, you can see we got two of them sticking their heads out right there. I did time it. There's about 3 to 5 a minute that'll spawn, which isn't bad. I mean, there goes one. That doesn't mean they always fall, though. That's another thing. Just because they spawn doesn't mean they fall. I've had it before where they're all on these layers here just chilling. I mean, and I gave my VPS 3 more gigs of RAM just because this thing was lagging a little bit. Um, I had 3 gigs, or I had no, I had 3.5 gigs of RAM, and now I got 6.5. For just this world, for just factions. Just because I didn't want this to really hurt anybody's playing experience, I guess you can say. But look at all these damn mobs that spawn out here. That's fucking crazy. I mean, they're fucking everywhere, all around here. That's the reason why I put half slabs on top of all my older projects. Just I had them spawning on top and everything. Yeah, I'm in creative mode, but still, that's mine, bitch. Get the hell off. So, but anyways, guys, I could show you. This thing wasn't. It was a bitch to build. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a bitch. I was about to say that. It was a bitch to build. It took fucking forever. It really wanted. I just about wanted to kill somebody whenever I was fucking halfway through this, and then I finally got done with it, and I still wanted to kill somebody just because of how much of my life I wasted building this fucking thing. The first 3 layers here are just regular sized portals, and then these ones are the big monsters. I guess in the last, I don't know, whenever the last update was. Can you get out? Hello, hello. Yes, you. Talking to you. Don't look down. Look here. Look at this guy. I guess he can't walk out. Okay, it's no big deal. Anyways, I think I made these. I think they're like 21 by 20 or maybe they're 22 by 21. There's something like that. And then these side ones, I really didn't have to. I should. Ooh, I don't want to go to the Nether. Please don't take me to the Nether. Um, these side ones, they really don't do anything. I just lit them up just for looks, really. I mean, but you guys can see I got trapdoors. I heard you can either use trapdoors or signs. I just use trapdoors. So be it. But I mean, this is. We'll just go ahead and drop. We'll feel like one of them. Anyways, I know it's 23 blocks from the from the top of the stone here, not the top of the half slab, top of the stone, to the bottom of this is 23 blocks. How high is this thing? I have no fucking clue, and I'm not gonna sit here and count for you. Sorry. I appreciate all your views and subscribes and comments and likes, but I'm not gonna count this damn thing. I was gonna do it one time. I was even gonna count how many portals there were, just for like a cool title. Oh, 237 portal mob spawner, pigman, zombie, whatever it would be. No, I'm just gonna call a title whatever it is. I mean, this thing is pretty neat. I do not recommend anybody building one this big, especially. I mean, after this layer, it really did work really well. I had no problems with it, and I mean, it was putting out pigmen pretty damn good. I had no complaints about it. But the thing is, I was like, I wonder if I no why I came that far. Why don't I just build some more? So then I took another. I don't even know how long it fucking took. Another 2 hours of my life. The hardest part was just lighting these fucking portals, these smaller ones being in there, because if you twist the wrong way or you freaking not going backwards right and you freaking end up in a portal, it means you gotta come back and all that other bullshit. But anyways, and I just made another layer, did the same thing. I thought it looked neat with smaller windows, bigger windows. Looks something like almost a skyscraper. I mean, it is huge. It is pretty damn huge. You I just thought it was a pretty neat design. Anyways, nevertheless, it looks best at night. Let's see if I can change time. See if I can remember what time midnight is. Oh yeah. I mean, it gives it at least a little nice, cool effect to it. There's a pigman. There's one in there too. I mean, like I said, I have tested this. They do. Yeah, that's another thing. I even expanded this out by 2, and they still, every now and again, one will make it outside. I actually have had them very far and few in between. They will actually be able to land on here and survive. Um, I mean, it's 1 out of every 200, or maybe even more than that, like 1 out of every 500 that spawn. They miraculously land on here. I can come over and just one hit them and they're done. Hit them with a block of wood, like, oh, done. They drop their good stuff and so be it. Anyways, I have been working on a couple other projects. This one was actually done. I've actually been working on 2 other projects. I did make a video for this, but I really didn't like it too much. Not didn't like it at all, so I just decided I'll just make another video of it. And since this was my monumental project that took me fucking felt like a quarter century to do, I am gonna make this I now am over 2,100 subscribers. I didn't make a 2,000 subscriber video. I should have, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. I really didn't think the channel was gonna even hit off this good. So I greatly appreciate everybody who is subscribed to me, and everybody that does watch my videos, and everybody who just leaves a comment about anything. I used to always say haters hate, lovers love. I used to always say it at the end of my videos. Now it's just have a good night. But anyways, I mean, this is just a simple concept, really. You know, um, where there's one portal, there's always another one to link to it. And what happens is, you can even just go through it. the pigmen are just standing on the other side of this portal, just like butt fucking it. See what I mean? I mean, there's a shitload of these guys here. What the fuck? How much was that? 34. Holy Christ. But all the portals that are on that... no, I don't want to go back through that. I'll just do this. All the portals actually... Hold on, guys. All the portals that are actually here link to that same nether portal. They all link to the same one. I mean, even these big ones, they all link to the same one. See? They all link to the same one. I mean, I thought that, each one of these portals would link to a different one, or something. But apparently not. I will say though, whenever I actually recorded this thing twice. The first time I actually built this thing with 10 layers of small portals. That took me probably at least 12 hours to build. And the longest thing it took was actually, well, no, it took me a long time just to build the fucking thing and not screw it up. It took me a long time also to freaking light every single portal. And then I got fucking pissed with it because it wasn't doing as well as I thought it would. So I destroyed it and I went on and I found out in last, I don't know what update it was. I'm not going to quote it, but now you're able to make portals extra, extra large. And there was a video by a gentleman. He made all different sized portals. I can't remember his name, but I give him the credit for doing it. And he did a little test to see how many pigmen come out of all these different sizes. And for the biggest ones, they were the most effective. The smallest ones, he only got about one every half an hour. For the biggest ones, he got, I can't remember, it was like more than 11 for every half an hour. And he had other numerous sizes too. Like he had one of these, if you can imagine this, horizontal, not vertical. He had one of them and it didn't spawn shit. It didn't even spawn a fucking cold, is how bad it was. But, oh, there's another one, see? The one problem, I did mention it, but I will maybe hopefully be able to see an example here if we can get a pigman to spawn up at the top. There we go. We'll watch him here. We'll drop whenever he drops. Oh. Sometimes these guys die before they actually hit the bottom. Never mind, you proved me wrong. I'm 1 out of every 5 that fall from the second. I call that the first layer, the second layer, third, and fourth. Just bear with me. 1 out of every 5 that spawn in either the first or second layer here, before they even hit the ground, they must be like kicking in the air and just they hit the side of a portal and they always die and their drops don't make it the whole way to the hoppers. I mean, it is whatever. I mean, I built this thing all out of fun. I mean, shit, I'm in a creative mode. If I want fucking gold, I can get gold. I built this all for just to see if I could do it, and I did have something in the back of my head for subscribers. Maybe something pretty cool to build, something that looked neat, something that took a long time for me to build, something, a little bit of personality in it with the different shapes and stuff like that in it. But that is that, and well, I hope you guys stay tuned for my next couple projects. They're not big. They're not as big as this, but they're still no project's too small to not care about. But anyways, guys, I greatly appreciate you watching my videos, and I hope you stay tuned to see what's up next. And well, thank you for everybody who has subscribed to me. All 21. I think I was at like at 2150 last time I checked, and that's just amazing. I mean, I started out with just like 4 people for almost like 2 months, and then started actually getting one, then I got another one, then I got another one, and well, guys, thank you very much, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you. Have a good night.